I'm going to be telling you guys what the worst weapons are in Fortnite. Of course, this is in my experience personally, so you guys may feel different about my list here, but I definitely want to know what your guys' worst weapon list is. Make sure you comment that down below. Make sure you smack the shit out of that like button, and let's get started with my list of the worst guns in Fortnite so far. So we're gonna be starting this list from bad to the absolute bad, worst, terrible weapons of all time. Starting at number 5, of course, we have the semi-automatic sniper. You guys know it firsthand how bad it can be. Of course, the weapon has terrible bullet drop. You guys know the stick with this thing. Despite it being a sniper, it is definitely not a reliable long-range weapon. Sure, it can shoot fast and it's got a big magazine, but I would much rather use a bolt action that I have to reload after every shot and have a better chance of landing that shot than dicking around with this gun. Plus, when you start missing shots, they're gonna start building and they're gonna get all protective, and then you end up switching your weapon anyway. In a nutshell, this has gotta be one of the worst weapons in the game. Number 4, we have our suppressed SMG. So some of you guys may feel differently about this. I know for a while I thought the suppressed SMG was a good gun, but I discovered other SMGs like the tactical one. So it's got the lowest damage per second. The suppression and the sound, you know, it's cool, I guess. You can kind of run around and be sneaky, I guess. But the tactical SMG offers a lot more for your buck or your inventory slot. Especially after the buff and upgrades that the tactical SMG has gotten recently in its updates. The silenced SMG, there's not really a place for it except for the fact that it's a silenced weapon. There aren't any silenced weapons in the game except for the silenced pistol. Overall, despite the color, I would definitely switch to the tactical SMG. It's got a lot more going for it, and it does monstrous damage up close. Number 3, we got the big old mighty minigun. So a lot of people like this weapon for the sake that you don't have to reload it ever, but that's pretty much where the pros end. You're not getting a lot with this weapon. The accuracy is shit. You're gonna be spraying all over the place like some goddamn lunatic. Damage per second is not that impressive, and it's wasting a lot of precious SMG ammo. Only really good use for a minigun is destroying forts, and you gotta be really close because this thing is, like I said, is really inaccurate. So I don't know. I mean, I would use it if it was the only weapon that I could find on the battlefield. If I was absolutely out of every single thing that I had, I guess the minigun would have to make an appearance. Honestly, I feel like it is a waste of inventory space. When my friend opens a chest, he sees the minigun, and I'm kind of like, I'm gonna be real with you, chief. Nobody's picking that shit up. Number 2 is a weapon that I have discussed previously in a different video, but let me reiterate. It has got to be the revolver. Now, I feel like this one might be a little controversial because some people are really good with the revolver. It's actually the second highest damage pistol. It's not accurate. It's got 6 bullets. It takes a while to reload. The time in between shots is, there's a little bit of a delay. It uses assault rifle ammo, which is a precious thing. And the amount of time that you waste trying to make a shot land, they can destroy you with any sort of shotgun, any other weapon in the game. They can definitely pin you down on the ground, lift your butt crack up, pull down those pants, give it a little bit of swirly swirl, and then BAM! And number 1, with no surprise to many, I'm sure you guys feel the same way. If you don't, make sure you let me know down below. But number 1, the worst weapon in the game that I refuse to pick up, even if it is the last thing on earth, it is the crossbow. I think everybody watched the video knowing this would be number 1, so congratulations to you. But it's how do I put this? Bullet drop is terrible. The time in between shots is abominable. It's got unlimited ammo, right? No! I mean, it does, but that's not gonna save it. It's overall just a terrible weapon. I mean, pretty much with the revolver, you're gonna spend more time trying to land shots, and you're gonna get killed using it. I don't care what variant of this weapon it is just a nuisance to use. It gives me bad luck, and it gives me diarrhea. I've listed and not listed a lot of guns that I feel strongly about, and this one, more than any other gun in the game, is the worst. With that said, I would definitely like to get to know what your guys' worst weapons are. If you guys feel any differently about my list, please tell me down below why. I'd love to know. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, do all that kind of fun stuff because I love you guys so much. And I will catch you guys surely in the next one.